Join me as I take on the challenge of painting an amazing acrylic in just 1 hour. Can I pull it off? Creating an amazing acrylic painting in just 1 hour sounds like a crazy challenge, but it's something that I think both beginners and experienced artists can really get excited about. The idea of being able to produce something beautiful and meaningful in such a short amount of time is really appealing. One of the biggest fears people have when it comes to painting with acrylics is that it takes too long. Many believe that to create something worthwhile, you need to spend hours, even days, on a single piece. I used to think that way too, until I discovered some techniques that can really speed up the process. Another misconception is that acrylics are difficult to work with, especially for beginners. People worry that they'll make mistakes and not know how to fix them, or that the paint will dry too quickly, leaving them with a piece that's hard to finish. I've been there too, but with some practice and the right approach, it can be really fun and rewarding. Time is a big constraint, and I know some of you might be thinking, an hour? That's impossible. But trust me, with some planning and the right mindset, it's totally doable. And I'm not just talking about slapping some colors on a canvas, I'm talking about creating a piece that you're really proud of. To get started, I make sure I have all my materials ready to go. This includes my canvas, paints, brushes, and a palette. I also like to have a clear idea of what I want to paint, so I can focus on getting it done within the time frame. Setting up my workspace is also key. I need good lighting, a comfortable spot to work, and minimal distractions. The first step in my painting process is to sketch out my composition with a pencil. This helps me get a sense of the proportions and make sure everything is balanced. Then, I start blocking in my colors, using big brushes to cover large areas quickly. I'm not worried too much about details at this stage, just getting the overall feel of the piece right. As I start adding more layers and details, the painting begins to come together. I love this part of the process, because I can really see my vision taking shape. I'm using smaller brushes now, and I'm paying attention to texture and blending. The techniques I'm using are really important here. I'm using wet on wet, dry brushing, and glazing to get different effects. These techniques help me build up the painting quickly and add depth and interest. At some point, it just clicks, and I can see that the painting is really working. It's like a transformation happens, and suddenly, all the different parts come together to create a cohesive whole. This is my favorite moment in the process, because I know I've created something special. If you've had any experiences with acrylic painting, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below.